It has been a bloody couple of days in the West Bank with a wave of stabbing attacks. So-called lone wolf attackers are extremely hard to stop, but as military correspondent Shai Ben Ari explains, it wasn't necessarily unexpected.
It was another weekend of violence in the West Bank as tensions remain high between Israelis and Palestinians. In the early evening hours of Saturday, an Israeli border policeman suffered light injuries near Hawara in the West Bank when a 21-year-old Palestinian stabbed him with a knife. The attacker, Kamil Rafik al-Taj, was shot and killed by other border police nearby who had been carrying out routine security checks in the area. Earlier in the day, another stabbing attack occurred near Beit Harun, also in the West Bank. A Palestinian approached a soldier at an Israeli military checkpoint in the area and asked him for water. He then stabbed the soldier in the upper part of his body before other soldiers on site shot the attacker and neutralized him. He is seen here on the ground after being shot. He was later taken for interrogation, where he said he had become agitated after arguing with his father before deciding to carry out a terror attack.
I wish to commend the IDF soldiers and border police soldiers for their firm actions over the weekend, which prevented a number of terrorist attacks. Our policy is zero tolerance towards terrorism. Those who attempt to harm us will be harmed.
Only last Sunday, yet another stabbing attack took place not far away on the same road known as Route 443. One man was injured and the attacker shot dead. In a vehicular attack 3 days before that, 3 soldiers were injured in the central West Bank, with the assailant also shot and injured. Earlier that week, an Israeli was injured when her vehicle was hit by a Molotov cocktail in East Jerusalem. All of these attacks are perceived by Israeli security services as part of a wave of lone wolf terror attacks that was in fact anticipated following the murder of a Palestinian toddler and his father in an arson attack in the village of Duma at the end of July. The situation in the West Bank is one of heightened alert, exemplified Saturday night when security forces rushed to the area of Shiloh following reports of a female driver being injured by Palestinian stone throwers. This report turned out to be false, though there were numerous incidents of stone throwing throughout the day, and the area remains a veritable tinderbox.